Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna just show you how to do the same thing, but instead of using rotation, we're going to use translations. I'm going to do that for the index finger. So first I'm going to get rid of that one. Now I'm going to hide the polygons. So if I select the mover, and there's a few other things you can do that will, just allow you to make life a little bit easier. First I'm going to select the mover, and if I say that's index mover, select the index finger, and again we want to select the lowest knuckle, and the next one up, excuse me, the middle knuckle by holding down shift, and then the parent one. And what I'm going to say this time around is animate set driven keys set, and then for the driver I'm going to select that one, and I'm going to say load driver, and you can say that one's loaded. But this time now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do translate X. If I translate X, so I just translate X and just hold down the middle mouse with that selected. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to drag it in the X and just hold Z to undo that. There we go. Let's put that back to 0. That's translate X, and then if I shift select those those joint names, and I want to rotate in the Z, so I still need to select rotate Z. So what's going to happen is, as I translate or move this controller, the index driver, in the X direction, like pointing that direction in the X direction, let's just zoom out, literally going from left to right, as I drag that, this finger will curl by rotating. Okay, so what I need to do is select that controller and say key, and remember this is the first key frame, so that's keyed. The finger turns purple, which shows that it's now connected. And then before I do anything else, just deselect everything, select the finger joints, and you can see that they're now going to accept keyframe data. And I'm going to say rotate. I'm just going to pull that one around, select the next one up, rotate that one. I'm just rotating in Z, remember. And then the next one, rotate. And then what I need to do is select the driver, which is index driver, and I'm going to say translate in X, so a W, and let's just move it. Oops, sorry. Actually, I probably need to move it for a second. It's okay, we haven't lost anything. Let's move that one forward. There we go. And then before I do anything else, let's go back to those finger joints again and just do an E for rotate. Just do that. Rotate that one. Rotate that one. And then select the driver and say key. And what I can then do is just tap in there and type 0, and that puts the driver back. And as you saw, if I now move that driver between 0 and I think it was 24 I stopped at, I think it was at 24, you see that that index finger is rotating. So what's happening is the translations in X, the movements in X, are being converted to rotations in Z for the finger joints. And it's basically rotating the lowest knuckle, then the middle, then the parent. give you an extent. Okay, so what you got here is two set driven keys. Index finger has been moved by translation of X, being calculated into rotation of Z for those finger joints. And on this one, it's a rotation of Z being translated to a rotation in Z for the finger joint. So two different methods, but both giving you the same results and different levels of control. Okay, and I'm just going to minimize that. And again, if you want to, I just do show, I'm going to actually say display or show last hidden, which was the wireframe hand. If you want to now, you could actually select those two controllers, shift select the hand and say P to parent. If you now move that wireframe controller, you can see that the hand is moving, the hand is driving the arm, which is in fact on an IK handle, IK RP solver. The fingers are on a set driven key. Well, that one's on a translation, that one's on a rotation. You can see that it's rotating. Obviously it's changing its direction because I moved its location because the controllers are now parented to this the set driver, the index finger driver and the finger driver are actually children of this hand, and so as they move through space their position changes, and hence that's why you're getting the hand twisting. And if I just say show polygons, you can see what's going on. But there you can see how easy it is to create set driven keys. Let's just move that there. And have all these extra controllers which you can then parent child into your own control system. Okay, I have notes, and I will probably demo this in the class, time permitting. If not, I can demo it in a lab, but I will definitely put this video up on Moodle for you guys to try out. Okay, cheers.